Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for 30 days of sketches, round 10, day 1. And this is a sketch by Jessica Michaels, and here it is. It is a beautiful mixed media sketch, and so I'm going to try to do some mixed media today. So let's have fun. Okay, so I have these, there are two photos of a messenger conversation between my daughter and my son and my nephew, and she had sent them each a present. So she sent my son a t-shirt with her school logo on it, and then my nephew a pair of shorts with her school logo on it for basketball. So this was them showing her that they got the gift in the mail, and she was looking at it. And I was only going to use one picture of her, but I ended up putting the wrong picture on, and she made me come and change it later. But that's okay. You'll see that in the close-ups at the end. But I wasn't sure which picture she liked, and she's like, "Mom, I hate that one. I have a funny face." And so I'm going, oh, okay. Sorry. So the first thing I am doing here is doing my mixed media in the background. In the sketch, you can see how there is some beautiful green, bluish mixed media in the background. Well, I'm going to use my watercolor, my, what do they call it? Metallic watercolors, and I'm going to do some mixed media, and then on package technique, and I'm just going to put that off to the side to dry. I love the package technique. It's easy and it turns out so pretty. And then I grab this star. It's just a paper star that I have, and I use it as a template. And I'm going to cut this star out of, it's a very heavy cardstock, and it has texture on one side. One side is white, the other side is silver. And so I wrote on the white side, and it's the silver that I want to show. And so I want it to be like in the sketch where she has it an outline of a star. So I am going to use my X-Acto knife and just cut out the inside of the star as well, and it turns out really good. Nice straight lines are easy for me to do with the X-Acto knife, or pin blade, whatever you want to call it. So there's one of my stars, and then I was looking at this one going, oh, I'll just turn this into another outline star. And so I do. It takes a little bit more drawing because but I want the same thickness, so I'm just using that star and just drawing in the center. I'm going to do the same thing, just cut out the center, and it works perfect. So I get that out, and then I end up using that little star that I'm cutting out here as a whole. And so there we go. And let's see. Here is what my layout is kind of going to look like. It's hard to see with the lights, the mixed media in the background, but in person it shows up a little better, especially behind the stars, because I do cover up a lot of it with the photos, since I'm using a little bit bigger photos, and 3 of them instead of 2. But I decide I want more in the background, gotta have more. So I am using these rub-ons from the dollar store, and it's like a whole bunch of letters and stuff. It's like a postcard theme, And so it has lots of letters, and they're not, you can't read them. They're, well, I think it's in French or something like that. So I'm just using it for just the look, the text look in the background. And so I'm going to end up using quite a bit of them all around the layout. And these rub-ons work really, really well, except for on wet paper, which is what I was putting it on, because I did not let my mixed media dry that long. So it did not like to stick down to any of the really wet spots on my page, but otherwise they worked great. So I'm just using the back of the X-Acto knife to rub them on, which works. It's probably not the safest thing, having a blade up there in the middle of the air, but I was home alone, so it was fine. I'm just cutting apart this sheet here and just putting down just the spots that I want. And here's where I change out to one of my what's it called? It's for the Cricut. It's like has a rounded tip, and so it works actually really well for the rub-ons. A lot better than the back of the X-Acto knife. Yeah. So I'm getting all these rubbed down and rubbed on. And this is coming over onto the little bit of the wet, but you can see it still works just fine. And then out here, it comes off really easy. So, and then this is a little bitty arrow that I'm going to stick on. And I get it on here, and then I end up covering it up. But I noticed that it's covered up after I'm doing the video. And so I will move those photos over so that the little arrow will show back up again. So you'll see that in the close-ups at the end too. So just keep adding just wherever I think it looks like it needs a little more in the background. In the sketch, it has lots of stars in the background, and I'm not going to add the stars. I'm just adding all these little rub-ons, and I really, really like the way that it turns out. So here I am going to matte this top photo onto white, and then I will matte the two bottom photos that are underneath of it on black. And that way they pop off the page. You can see them. They look really good. I'm just going to glue the stars down. They already are very thick, so I don't need to pop them up or anything. Yeah, this it's like a really thick cardstock, textured cardstock I use. Is really nice, but it's very, very thick. Like my cutter won't cut it. My straight cutter won't cut it, but scissors cut it just fine. So let me see. Where's my... I know I do black cardstock behind those other two pictures. I don't know where I went. Oh, there I am. There's the black cardstock. So get these all matted up. So while I'm doing this, I want to remind everyone this is a hop. It's going to go on all month long. And I'm not playing, I don't think, every day. I'm going to try to do quite a few days. I'm going to try for every day, but I just don't think that's going to happen, not in the middle of hunting season. So I am going to start these a little early. So like this video here is actually, I filmed this one clear back in the end of August. yeah, just so I can try to get a couple of them done before October hits. So, all right, so now I popped up all my pictures onto some fun foam, and I have to move this one a little bit because that star is in the back and it was hitting, so I'm just making sure that there is a spot for the picture to rest on that star without a funny bump. So yeah, anyways, with the hop, make sure you go and check everybody else out that is playing along. I have been doing this for quite a few turns now, and I know that I think well, Christy's been doing it for 10 because this is her brainchild. And yeah, it's just so much fun. I love using sketches, and this time all the sketches were made especially for this the series. So every single sketch in here is made by somebody that has played along or just likes the concept of this sketch or this series, and they have made these sketches just for this series. So that's a lot of fun. So check everyone else out. And here are the close-ups. Thanks for watching. Bye.